Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to City Skylines. There has been an update. And as I was saying before, I'm very concerned that this update might actually fix the issue we have with our dam, which would suddenly cause our lovely, high sort of profile, expensive district to be flooded. Let's find out. Wait, what the hell is that? That's interesting. What the hell is that? I don't know what it is, but I love it. Okay, so let us begin and see if it floods. Or if that disappears. Okay, it's disappeared. And ward? No? Okay. Ooh. Water. Water. No. Okay. So the dam isn't fixed yet. Okay, cool. There's a lot of traffic down here. Not a lot. But, people are just trying to get to their lovely, lovely, nice, I can't remember what it's called. Up market. It's not really up. Ooh, actually it's full of a lot of dead people. Dead person. Dead person. I wish you could find out why they died. Let's find out. Healthcare is fine. And we have a cemetery, a crematorium, so... Not really sure why they died. Let's see if we can put another crematorium in. There we go. Hopefully that'll be able to fix something, because, my god, there's a lot of dead people in here. Maybe they're just dying a lot. Just can't keep up with the demand. But anyway, we were going to build over here. We're going to build our lovely on and off ramps to our majestic highway. Oh, there's a lot of trees. And then we'll be able to do our lovely oil industry. So let's start. Right, so you go this way. And I want you to attach to this road. And I also then need you to... Just one on and one off, actually. In theory, one on, one off would be fine. One off would be... One on, one off would be really fine, actually. Because it just feeds into a loop. Now, I could do off-ramps and on-ramps. They would be slightly better. But in general... One on, one off would be not a terrible thing. So we can have an off-ramp here. I'm not sure what we do with the rest of this. Interesting. Can I do like that? I can. Very interesting. Okay, can I like... I can make it wiggly. Yes! I like the idea of it being wiggly. I can't make it that wiggly. Okay. No, space occupied. I guess we'll just do on and off ramps then, because, well, like this, because it's a giant circle. And then I should be able to delete these. Interesting. And yes, people can short soup going via the entire loop by going like that. Okay, that suits me fine. Right, well, let's start zoning it up and putting in the power and the water. So, water. Let's get the power over, not the water, the... I said, let's get the power over, not the water. No, I meant let's get the water over, and then I screwed it up by saying, not the power. I don't even know. Words, I'm not good at words. It's a good job my job doesn't involve words anymore, does it, Great job there. Good job, Elysium. Good job. Right, let's put that in. Put that in. Put that in. What do you do early in the morning? It's afternoon. So, definitely too early. Put that one in. There we go. We've got all our coverage. We should be able to just put a lovely ore district in now. And I'm going to use the box select. Because frankly, we're just going to be box selecting and then just dumping oil everywhere we can. Because everyone knows that the oil industry is, you know, the most you know, sought after industry. They are well loved, possibly even liked. I probably should start doing curved roads in some places because they look pretty. Not because, you know, they're efficient, but because they look pretty. Okay, right, that's that done. We definitely want like a fire station or even just, you know, normal fire things. Normal fire things are like that. Fire station is... no, the one-way system kind of buggers that up. Actually, if I put it on this inside road, it's okay. Except we can't feed down here. I'm wondering why that is. Ah, I know what it is, yeah. Why can't they get down... Why can't they get down here? I've paused it so we don't end up with fires. Why can they not get down here? Because this is one way. Okay, so they can't... They'd have to go all the way around again. So if I put it here, why can't they go down there? Because surely they could go... Like... That's one way. But why if they go there they can? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. No idea. Oh, we've got our fire. We could put a normal fire station in, but it wouldn't have enough coverage, so... Go all out. Now, the alternative is I could put like a couple of fire stations in, put like one here. On this corner. How many would I need? I need 1, 2... I need 3. And how much do they cost? Overall, the upkeep is actually slightly cheaper to go for the fire station, but it would cost about 26 grand or something up front more. Fire station's better in the long run, and frankly I have the money, so let's plan for the long run. Let's get the fire station in. I'll solve this problem with this this road in a second. Let's also get in some decoration, because, you know, I want the high clean, you know, high producing, lots of efficiency, good money oil industry, which you get if you put, like, you know, all the amenities that they want. They get a lot happier. So this is radius based, not road based. So we can put it pretty much anywhere we want, I guess. Also, that's like a gap of 1 left. That's completely wasted. Let's see if we can get something a bit better. Oh, that works fairly well. Its size is a little bit on the wasted side, so I'm trying to make it fit, but suddenly I'm running up against that issue again. That big one is way too big. Can I put it against this wall? This road? Why can I not? There we go. That's a 1. Too big. Acceptably sized, but smaller. You have to find someone to fit it. There we go. That should work perfectly. Now we need to just get power over there. Power is going to be a pain in the arse. There we go. And as soon as someone builds on that corner, we should be fine. Just gonna wait for someone to build there. Oh, we could also do with hospital care and stuff. I believe we do need hospital care, don't we? Yeah, because we're getting deaths around here because of lack of hospital care. Only a few. But there is a need. The need for speed. Okay, so how much does this cost? 6 times as much for the hospital. And the upfront cost is about similar. And it doesn't cover as much area. Actually, it's probably better to go with the small clinics then. Yeah, look at all those deaths. Hopefully that'll solve problems. And we definitely need to sort this road. So, why is this road an issue? Because people are going up here, and then this has to go like that all the way around to feed back into that road, and people don't like that. However, if we were to put a road connecting these two, it would mean that people could just do a loop. And no one would really want to do a loop round there. It's kind of inefficient. I don't see anyone actually using the loop. Emergency services, however, would use it. So that suits me fine. If I use a... That's still, you know, the same width. So we'll go with a full-on road. Let's make it one way, so that people don't use it to bypass the main road. There we go, that should be fine. So on someone build here, I need to be able to, you know, transfer the power across. Everyone's decided to build outside of an area that's actually got power at the moment, which is kind of idiotic of them. Let's go to 3 times speed, hopefully someone will build there. Come on, build. Build, build, build. Build. Build! Build! Okay, well, we'll do the districts while we wait. District. New district. And carefully does it. There we... God damn it. Try again. Right. Oil. Go. Do your thing. Are you going to get power? Please tell me you'll get power. Please tell me you'll get power. No. Seriously, is no one going to build here? Why do people not want to build here? Oh, it just disappeared. Oh. Can I somehow feed power over to you? Can I go over that? I can. Done. Have power. Be happy. Right, so they're all disappearing because they were building things that weren't oil, and now they're suddenly building oil. Not enough electricity. Well, you should have built near the electricity, you moron. What about you? Only a 1. Why only a 1? Operating normally. Oh, so maybe they don't have levels if you go for oil. Because I don't see a level here, I just see a bar. Specialized industry buildings are always of the highest level. There we go. Okay, so yeah. There is no need for us to specialize. We have that automatically. Cool! A building's burned down. Can you stop doing that? It's getting annoying. There we go. Beautiful. Now, one thing to sort this area here would be to put a second highway in. And a second highway that effectively goes and feeds along. So basically we want it tangential. I mean, you know, there is a tangent here. And we could, in theory, just take a... what's it called? A curve like that. Basically, highway... here, over to here, turn this way. With a crossing section. Oh, I'm actually liking that a lot now. We'll need a fair bit of money to do it, so I'm going to unpause the game. Oh, building's leveled up. Good for you. How many for dead people? Too many. Okay. Are you complaining about crime? Oh my god, this is our first complaints about crime. Crime rate is high. I'm guessing the update maybe knocked the crime rate up. Yeah, the update last night must have knocked the crime rate up, because I never had this before. I don't think so. Maybe it, you know, ticked over at the end of the last episode and I didn't notice, but last time I checked we weren't having any crime problems, and now suddenly crime rate is high. I'm loving it. Okay. So, police station? Or police headquarters? Let's find out what the coverage is like. I need a couple of those. No, I think this area here it just isn't conducive to having big buildings. I think I need to, you know, sort of spread them out. Put that there. Oh, that's beautiful. That covers a lot of space. Hopefully that'll solve the crime rate issue. I wish I could figure out how... oh my god, look at that traffic. I wish I could figure out how the ban traffic system works in districts, because apparently, like, you can ban in districts. So if you go to something like, you know, ban... high-rise ban. No, not that one. Heavy traffic ban. Make sure there are optional routes available because businesses in the city need to be able to suddenly receive deliveries. Does not affect highways. Okay. So how do I designate somewhere? So if I turn that on, you can see we've suddenly got that over there on that district. Policies. Can I turn that off? This looks like it's a button, but... Oh! There we go, and I can designate it. Ah! Oh, that's cunning. That is cunning. Wait, what's this? High-tech housing. Slightly increased land value, but upkeep. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm getting this now. Alright. Industrial space planning. Oh. Allow industry to work even more efficiently by overlooking a few work safety laws. Doubles the amount of goods produced. But it doubles the amount of goods... See, that's really nice. Big business benefactor. Double their sales in high-density commercial. And double in low. Okay. And this is tax relief by areas. Education boost. Increase education budget. So that'll push us to like more skilled labor. I think we might do that in the future. This is really cool. Okay. Okay, I can dig this. How are we going to do this then? I think we're going to have to designate some districts. And one thing I think would be really beneficial is if we banned, like, really heavy traffic in these areas so they don't take this route. Heavy traffic has to come down this route, in effect. I want the heavy traffic to be using the motorway. So if we ban heavy traffic just in here and in here, we should be okay. So let's set up a district. Oh god, did I just make a second district inside the first district? Yes, I did. No, let's get rid of Bedford Heights. I'm liking Pine District more. Bye-bye, Bedford Heights. Pine District, you are my new district. Let's paint you on. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Gonna just clip that in just in case it gets too close to that. And this road here doesn't have too much traffic on it. So I might allow heavy just through this access corridor. Just through the access corridor, nowhere else. So if any heavy needs to get over here or something to the, you know... I don't know why they would, but if they did, hopefully that'll solve our congestion problem. Because the congestion problem is, I think, a lot of heavy goods. Yeah, that's a lot of vans, etc. using that. And I don't want them to. Effectively, when I put this second highway in, I want the highway to be the feeder road. And like you can see, there's some goods vehicles on here. There shouldn't be. Yeah, they just shouldn't be there. Look at the number of buses we have, though. Very nice. Okay, we need residential and commercial. Yeah, we'll work on that. That'll come eventually. Anything else that's a problem for goods vehicles? Well, yeah, this will be sorted by the motorway when we put the motorway in. Okay. Pine District. So... select Pine District. Ban heavy traffic. I'm a lawmaker. Awesome. Big business benefactor. Yes, we'll have that. And I think we have office buildings here as well. Is there anything for that? No. Okay. And we'll also put a zone in on this area here. What are you going to be called? High Square. That's an acceptable name. There we go. Messy, but beautiful. Okay, maybe not that beautiful. But it'll work. Alright, let's make sure it doesn't touch the highway. Go. No. No touching the highway for you. Shoo. Shoo. And then if I select, which one is it? That'll be, there we go. High-tech housing. Raise the house prices, which I would like to do. If we unpause, I wonder what we'll see. In theory, we'll see this becoming, a lot less congested. We'll probably see a lot more, force. Ooh, they're rushing forwards now. I think they're just trying to get out of the district as soon as possible. I think we should see a lot more backup on the motorways. Oh god, look at that. Bloody hell. Yeah, I think we get rid of high-density traffic here. Heavy traffic ban. Which doesn't really matter about the feeder road then, since the feeder road gets into that area. We'll see this backing up even more. But we're about to solve that with our lovely new motorway. So let's put the motorway in now. I don't know if we'll have enough money, but we'll try. Effectively, I'm going to fly the motorway over like that. And off here. Now, can you put a motorway over a bridge? Asking the important questions. Well, we'll see what we can do. Right. Oh, not much room to do this. Okay. Without much room, I'm thinking fly over like that. Curve out like... Can we curve out here? Probably. If I go page up, page up. Space already occupied. Yeah, I guess we've got to come off a sharper angle to make the game happy of the game. Oh, so the game's just going to be like, nah, not good enough. Not good enough. Right, can we... Nope. Close, open. Won't snap anymore. There we go. I've got the snap tool back again. Try snapping. Can we snap like that? No, I think we have to build further out. Like here, maybe? No. Okay. We can build there. That's certainly an option. I think we'd be fine with a feeder road going to it, so we could just feed off via feeder road. So what we want is a feeder road from this side going this way, and a feeder road from that side going that way. Right, so let's start with a feeder road. Can I feed from here? Might be possible to get a feeder road here. No. Shame. Right, so this is going on the left. Okay, I think I'll put the highway in first. That's probably the best idea. But we'll do that in the next episode. I know we were meant to be doing highways in this episode, and I kind of got a little bit distracted by the amazing new districts. We've got the oil district up, which is working, but they're actually complaining a lot about, well, apart from lack of power because they're idiots, mostly about a lack of workers. But I can't put much more people on the road without, causing some major issues. Let's see if we've solved the issue over here. Not really, but there are still lorries trying to get out of the area. So once that's solved, hopefully it'll be a bit better off. So it looks a little bit better. But that'll be next time. I've been EnterElysium. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you have, remember to leave a like and not subscribed. Please consider subscribing. And next time, well, next time we'll put a lovely new motorway in. I'll probably just make sure we run it for a little while off camera just to get some more money. But oh my god, look at the amount of money we're making. That little bit of oil. Wow. But until next time, anyway, stay shiny.